at Ultimate Call-Out Challenge for ODSS, ODR, Outlawed Diesel Revenge, all of the multiple different names. We're racing Saturday. We just did Q3. Things are starting to look up, starting to get this monster dialed back so we can start dialing it in.
Now, it's interesting you say that, dialed back so you can dial it in. Tell people what that means.
Okay, so we made a lot of changes over the winter. When I say a lot, it's not really a lot, but we changed the front axle and the rear axle. We went from factory Dana axles, front and rear, to 9-inch axles, front and rear. And in doing so, I wanted to go to a taller gear. So we went from a 354 gear to a 325. Problem with that is we make a whole bunch of horsepower because we got a whole bunch of good parts on it, and we've got power figured out. Now we're having a hard time managing it because we have mechanical advantage over our small tires. So now I have too much power, too much gear, not enough tire. So now we're working our way backwards. Gonna find a setup that goes really fast with less power, and then we'll start sneaking the power in, figuring out where and when we can use it.
It seems like you've been having a really good time and having a lot of fun with the truck lately.
So last year was like the literal icing on the cake. We signed it, happy birthday, whatever you want to say. We checked all the boxes for goals on this truck. There's nothing left for me to do other than personal best. Everything is a World Cup Finals Hail Mary. I don't care anymore. So we're here. I entered Pro Truck and Super Diesel because I figured I'll just get in whatever class has the least people and just qualify and do whatever. So we're in Pro Truck. We qualified for that. The other competitor broke, so now we just got to go do a broke by at E1, take the beams, we get that win. We're going to hop back in Super Diesel and start racing with those guys, and we'll just keep chipping away at it. I mean, we checked all the boxes. We won Pro Street last year. We run 2 races in Pro Street. We went 4s for the first time ever last year. The truck looks better than it's ever looked, performing better than it's ever performed. I have nothing left to do other than just continue to make it better, just for the sake of saying I have a really nice truck.
Walk us through a little bit for those maybe who don't know, like what's the combination and setup on it?
It's a D&J built deck plate engine. I don't want to call it an Enforcer because it's kind of a Frankenstein deal. It started off as something else, and then they took over the program for me middle of last year. So it's got their rods, their pistons, deck plate deal. They reworked the head I had, so it's basically their stage 3 head. I don't have the big valves because I'm a 4.125 bore. And then with GT55, it's a 98mm charger. We got flux 478%, dual 14s, a whole buttload of nitrous outlet nitrous, Motec doing all the control, ECU masters controlling all of my outputs and everything, turbo 400 with lockup, SES transfer case, 9-inch axles, RC comp bead locks. Those are new and pretty. That was an expensive change that did nothing other than make it look pretty.
Right.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
25/6 cage. I built the front half, back half, built the cage. I mean, it is a race car that has an extra axle, is what it is. So,
how's your experience been with the GT55?
It's been good. I have a tendency to not be nice to things, so it would be unfair to say that I am nice to them. We average replacing the charger 5 or 6 times a year. It's not like way blown up, but it's like the compressor starts to swell because we're over speeding a little bit. It makes some contact. It doesn't explode or anything. It just makes contact. It's usually time to take it off. Every now and then we'll kill a turbine or a housing, just a mixture of heat and too much pressure. As far as making power, absolute monster. Granted, we also use a lot of nitrous, so there's that. It's a nitrous motor that moves some air.
I've been in the building when some of those boxes come back sometimes.
Correct. Yeah, I send them back in the best of shape.
The absolute best.
Yeah, there's probably a parts file just labeled Paul's junk. I would like to put it in the 70s at least. And based on the last pass and data, it's definitely got 70s. It has 60s in it. Our 330 time, that last pass on a 487 was 4/10 slower than we went at lights out. Anybody that does racing knows that's a lot. Yeah. It's one of those things I've been telling people I wanted to do something, but I have literally no expectation. So whatever it does, it does. I'm just here. We're just having fun. This is probably the most fun I've had racing in a while because I just don't care.
I can see it in you. Like
I just don't care. Like, whatever.
And I want people to see that too, because it's like people get stressed out about this shit.
Oh no, I know, man. For years I did
everything.
it. Pro Street has done a number on me, but now we've got like all the parts we should have probably done from the word go. We have them and now understand what people said to get them. Like the 400 has been a game changer. We don't do anything other than change the fluid. The Motec is so consistent. Like I could leave that tune-up in it, pedal it the same way, do everything, and it's going to go in 87 again. It has really changed the program as far as just consistency and ability to learn and know what changes need made to move forward. Man, we got all the Hot Shots fluid in this baby. I got a hold of Kyle before lights out, and I said, yo, I need all the fluid for everything. So we got Hot Shots gear oil in the front diff, Hot Shots gear oil in the rear diff. We got Hot Shots transmission fluid in the transmission. We got Hot Shots fluid in the engine. We got Hot Shots race fuel